Hello ladies, my name is Katrina. I am, I don't know which video this is. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. I guess it's basically an update on what's been going on with me and the babies. So it's been a while since I made a video. I've just been tired, exhausted, working, trying to keep the house together, which it's been quite challenging. So I guess I will just go ahead and get started. I jotted down some notes of things that that I've been wanting to talk about or wanting to share with you all, and to just document for myself. I've been meaning to keep a pregnancy journal. That has not happened. I haven't written a single word, but I have a journal. I have one. I haven't written anything in it. It just seems like whenever I want to, I don't really have the time that I want to devote to it. So, am I looking? Where am I looking? I always get confused. I'm just gonna look in the middle of the screen. Okay, so I am. You may have noticed if you've watched my other videos, my nose is doing something pretty serious. It has blossomed. It has it's bigger. It's bigger than it was. Yeah, and okay, so I am 16 weeks. I am 4 months pregnant. I cannot believe it. I am in shock. I have had a very, 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 very easy time thus far. I have been symptoms. How about that? Let's go to symptoms. I wrote some notes. So I get headaches frequently, especially if I do not drink enough water. I was trying to drink what I recommend to our patients, 2 to 3 liters a day. 3 liters is not enough for me. If I only drink 3 liters, then I get headaches. So I bought another water bottle. So I try to drink, excuse me, a liter before I get to work, and I drink 2 liters while I'm at work and a liter when I get home. Is what I try to do. I did horrible with that today because I was the only nurse there, and it was just a lot. It was hard to just keep drinking water. Plus, I only brought 1 water bottle because carrying 2 is kind of heavy with all the other stuff I carry. I don't know why I carry so much stuff, but I just didn't want to deal with carrying 2 water bottles, so I just had the 1. So, headaches. Headaches is like my #1 symptom. Nausea. I have been nauseous, and I have been taking Diclegis. Oh, let me get the bottle. I want you all to see this. Oh, great. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did with it. I lost it. I don't know. It's disappeared. But it's Diclegis. It's an anti-nausea medication. It's the only category A drug out there right now for nausea and vomiting. And it's really not for vomiting, but it's really to keep you from being nauseous, and then therefore it prevents you from vomiting. So, this seems so dark. Sorry. Guess I'll get all up in the camera. So, let's see. Diclegis. I take 2 tablets at night. It is good stuff. Thank God I work in an OBGYN office. I don't know how expensive it is, but I would think it's a little pricey just because it comes with a little coupon that states no prescription will be over $30. So those things like that tend to be pretty expensive if you just if you're just going through your insurance, or if you don't have insurance. So I'm grateful for that. I have no idea how much it costs, but I get it at my doctor's office where I work. I only threw up. No, I threw up twice when I was 15 weeks, not so last Tuesday. Oh, okay, let me start back a little bit further. For Sunday and Monday, I didn't take any Diclexis because I thought, oh, I'm done with my first trimester. I'm not gonna get that nauseous anymore. Maybe. Let me see what's going on here. So I didn't take it for a couple of days, and then Tuesday rolls along, and I just didn't feel that good, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have to throw up. I was like, no, I can fight it. I can fight it. I fought it for a couple hours, and then it got the best of me, and it was incredible. It was a pretty tremendous session of that, and it was so bad that my eyes were bloodshot. Like I had, well, you can't, they're red now because it's like super late and I'm tired, but I had red blotches all in the whites of my eyes. The pink part at the bottom was all red and bloodshot. Like it's from all the pressure from vomiting. It can cause it causes extra pressure in your head, which can cause blood vessels, the little capillaries in your eyes and nose to burst, which did happen. My nose was bleeding profusely. And my eyes, I had basically bruising in my eyes, and it's just starting to get better. So it was really bad. Everybody was like, are you okay? Are you okay? What happened to your eyes? I'm like, I threw up. Okay, I'm pregnant. So it was just that one day. I've been taking the Diclexis ever since. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to take it until I deliver, because that was really bad. It was a really, really bad day. So still on symptoms. Swelling. My feet are swelling already, and my hands. I'm wearing my large wedding ring. This is the one that I got originally, or my original wedding band. I was a little heavier when we first got married, and I've had to go to this, and I could barely get this on this morning. So it's going to be something serious. I know that the swelling is going to be serious because I'm just, at the beginning of the second trimester. So swelling, don't really have any cravings. I really don't have an appetite a lot of the time. I'm hungry, but have no specific thing that I want to eat. Congestion, my nose is stuffy, if you can kind of hear that. That is a constant thing. I put up with it. Just no desire to do much of anything. Housework, makeup. I just started doing my makeup again. Nails, my sad little nails. My feet. It's not pretty. So yeah, not a whole lot of motivation to do things that I used to do. My appointments have been going great. The babies are growing well. They are 5 ounces a piece now. My little girls, I'm having girls. I'm having girls. I'm having girls, 2 girls. So we are working on names right now. Yeah, we have one name picked out, and we're working on another one. So yeah, that's really exciting to know what we're having. We've known for a few weeks now because we did a blood test, the Maternity 21, that looks for genetic disorders, trisomy 13, 18, Down syndrome, but because they're looking at the baby's DNA and genes, they can also detect the sex. So we did find out quite early, earlier than most. So I felt the babies move on Monday. This Monday? Last Monday. Last Monday, the 15th, was the first time I felt the ladies move. Somebody was moving in there. I don't know which one it was. I can't tell which one's baby A and baby B. But I felt like, it felt like, not that I've ever felt this before, but I've had a goldfish, and you know how they just kind of flutter around in their little bowl thing. So it felt like there was a little goldfish in my stomach, in my lower abdomen where the girls hang out, and it lasted for a few seconds, and it was just amazing. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, these are my babies in there. They're doing stuff. They're moving, and I felt a little movement today, but it's just it's very mild, little kicks. I mean, they're 5 ounces. How much can they really do? So this has been really awesome. I have it's taken a while for me to actually fully 100% believe that I'm pregnant. I have all these ultrasound pictures and I see the babies and I hear their heartbeats. But it's just, you know, going through what we've been through, and just knowing what I know about pregnancy, working as a nurse in the OBGYN office. You know, there's just so many things happen, and people lose their babies at every stage of gestation. So just settling in to the idea that I'm pregnant for real with twins and they're doing great has been challenging for me to say, this is me, this is my body. Matter of fact, body, I'm gonna show you some changes that have been going on in a moment. Yeah, that's everything. That is everything. For the most part, I can't really think of anything else that I really felt compelled to record. Just to let you ladies know, it can happen. It can happen for you. Miscarriages are dreadful and very difficult to deal with, and just difficulty getting pregnant. I understand. I do. Believe me, I do, from personal experience. But if it's something that God has in store for you, then it's going to happen. You know, you never know how those babies are going to come into your life. You might not have your own. You might be an awesome auntie, or adopt, or any number of ways. There's so many different ways that children can come into your life. So, you know, I just encourage you all to just be thankful for what you have and for the experiences that you've had. Let them help you to encourage and strengthen others, because this is not, although it's common enough, you know, 1 in 8, but people don't really talk about it, and it's difficult for people to open up and share. And if you ever, you know, meet someone or experience someone who's going through what you're going through, you have a very unique perspective, and you can just impart some wisdom on these people and just let them know, you know, it's going to be okay. You might not have your own children, and that's a reality for some people, and that's something that, you know, we don't want to accept, but some of us, we do have to accept it. And I gave it over to God. I really did. I just decided, you know what, I do want children. I want to be a mother. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I want to do. This is what I've always wanted. But if it's your will, bring it on. If not, you know, help me to cope with living child-free, or whatever other options you might have out there for me. I stressed a good deal when we first had our embryos, our eggs fertilized, my eggs fertilized. I was just so concerned that we would have too many. I mean, who worries about too many? But my concern was, I knew, you know, my husband doesn't want to have a lot of children. I don't even know how many children I want. But we had, I believe, initially 9 eggs to fertilize. And I'm thinking, what are we going to do with 9 babies? Now, statistically, I know that there's a good chance that all 9 are not going to make it, you know, to freeze or to be utilized for a transfer. But even half of that, I thought, you know, 4 or 5, I don't know, you know, I would be fine with that many children if that's what is meant for me. But I know that that's not something that my husband is, you know, wanting. 4 or 5 kids. 3 is like tops for him. But we'll see. We'll see once we have the girls. Anyway, I was very worried about how many embryos we would have and what we would do with these embryos. Would we donate them to science? Would we let people, you know, the lab basically run tests on them to see how they do in different environments, freezing, or if they do this, what'll happen? I felt like once they are fertilized, they're little people. They are microscopic people, and conception has occurred. These are living entities that deserve a chance at life. Well, as it played out, we transferred the 2 best looking little embryos, and the other ones didn't make it to freeze. They weren't good enough quality to make it to freeze and then be able to be unthawed. So we have no eggs, no embryos frozen. So I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed about that thing. And I asked people, you know, in my congregation to pray for me because I was worried about what decision we would make for these 7 embryos that were left. Well, God took care of it. And I asked him to. I begged him to. And he did. Now, had this pregnancy not worked out, I would have been a little upset about that, but I know that no matter what happens, this is what his plan is for me, and I can handle it. If he thinks I can handle it and he puts it out there and gives it to me, I'm going to handle it. With his help, not me in my own strength. Okay, let me get off my little church soapbox. And I will try to show you what my belly's looking like. I think I might be pregnant. Okay, let's see. Can we make this happen? I'm trying to. Okay. I can't figure out how to do this. Let me see. Okay, I've turned the camera. Please don't fall. Okay. This is my belly. Ooh, let me come down a little bit. These are the girls. They like to hang out right down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark. I have a belly band because my maternity jeans have not come in the mail yet. So, using this. Got this at Target today because my coworkers were picking on me. And if you do the little ruching, this is a maternity shirt I got from Target. $5.96, Liz Lang. It's on clearance. For those of you who may be like me and buy maternity clothes when you don't quite need them yet, don't look at my rolls in the back. Yeah, these are the girls. Check them out. I'm pregnant. Now this little divide here, I don't really appreciate that. I want it to be nice and round like that, like it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Hope you enjoyed that. But that is my body. My acne is going out of control. I'm breaking out. All of this loveliness. Yes, that is all over my chest. It's traveling down to my stomach. My back looks like that. Not a pretty picture. My face isn't as bad because I use Proactive, but it's just me. These are my hormones. This is what I have to deal with. I'm acne prone anyway. It runs in my family. So that's that. I thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, anything at all, feel free to ask. Again, my name is Katrina, and you all take care. Bye-bye.